Means everything. That's life though. You're gonna have adversities. You're gonna have up and downs. But it's who you are in those moments. And I never lost faith. And I just kept my head down and kept working and was able to get here and be able to surround myself with unbelievable individuals. And when you're able to do that, you're able to have a lot of success.
What's the biggest difference in Philly? We know how good the offensive line is, but what else is there that's brought out the best in you?
Just this team, just everybody in that organization, the love that they have for each other, and you see all the big time names, the star players, but at the end of the day, all we want to do is win games and see each other succeed. So when you have a group with that mindset, it's easy to go out there and make plays. It's a little easier this year, right? When you got those big guys up front creating the holes they've been creating. But that's part of it, the O-line job is to block the guys who they have, and I'm responsible for one. And when I get to, my responsibility, I got to make the guy miss. I don't know if I've ever actually met Chris Jones, but he's a fantastic player, one of the best defensive players in the league. You can make an argument is the best defensive player in the league, and definitely a guy that we got key on, and don't let him wreck the game.
Saquon, you had the best year of your career so far this season, but you also made it all the way to the Super Bowl. What's gone so right for you and this team to get to this point? Has this amazing year?
One of my favorite quotes that Nick say all the time: "You can't be great without the greatest of others," and that's how it works. We have a great team, but we all want to do it together, and that's the reason why we've been successful. And it's going to take everyone again this Sunday. Yeah, I mean, you just got to take it all in. This is part of it. You got to enjoy it. So I'm happy to be here, happy to have conversations with you guys. At the same time, it's a business, and you stay locked in. But today, you enjoy the moment and have fun with it. Yeah, that's what it. That makes it more special. The NFC Championship game, and to be able to win that game and have the confetti fall down, and you're with your family, and I'm there with my daughter, I'm there with my fiance, I'm there with my son, my mom, my dad, my brothers and sisters. Those are people that have been with me this whole time. So hopefully we could create another special moment. No, I haven't. But you made a valid point there. So I do have a lot of some of my game war apparel, but I never thought about it that way. And I think that's a good idea. I think I might have to start doing that. Yeah, I mean, just right now you're watching film on them, and try to get an understanding of how they're going to attack you in their scheme, and which is super hard. They're a great defense. It's not a mistake that they're in this game. I don't think they let a 100-yard rusher all year besides Lamar. So we know it's going to be a tough challenge, but a challenge that we're ready to go against. It helps. It helps. It helps the run game. When you have a quarterback that's a running threat, you got to take account for him, especially the way that he's able to run the ball. I think Kellen and all the guys and the coaches do a really good job of using my talents and using his talents, and especially with the guys up front of the reason why we've been so explosive in the run game. Right, 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 right. Yeah, I mean, when you get to this stage and get to the playoffs, it's win or go home. So that's kind of the mindset right there, and you just try to stay locked in and get into your flow and your flow state. And that's been the challenge for me in this playoffs, and what I'm gonna try to continue to do in my career is how often can I get in flow and how I'm able to stay in that flow mindset and to be able to take over games. Yeah, I mean, me and my family literally, had a sheet and did pros and cons. And the only con about Philly was I might get some slack because I played in New York. So it was a no-brainer for me. The talent that we have here, the going against those guys, just hearing stories about the organization, and then most importantly, big boys up front. Love. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if there is one. I kind of was shocked by that too. I think everybody in the sports world was shocked by that. But sports is a crazy business, and I think Luca and AD is gonna make the most of it. Yeah, the emotions right now are kind of calm. I think that will grow as the game gets closer. But yeah, right now, just enjoying the moment, taking it all in, and I'm just happy to be here and have the conversation with you guys. Yeah, I think throughout the day, you sit there, you think about it, but like I said, as you get closer to the game, I think that that vision will grow even more. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool that the Super Bowl lands on my birthday. Not only my birthday, Coot's birthday, and Sam's birthday too. But yeah, I don't think winning the Super Bowl on your birthday, or if whether it's the day before or the day after, I think just winning the Super Bowl in general is such a cool moment, and it puts you in football royalty, and it's something that you want to accomplish since you're a little kid. So whether it was on my birthday or not, to be able to win it would mean everything, would mean the world, and definitely make sure that I'll show gratitude and give thanks to the man upstairs, and just take it all in. Wide receiver. I'll put Nick at wide receiver. He played wide receiver. I've seen some of his highlights at wide receiver, so I will put him there. If I could choose a play that wins the Super Bowl, um, I'm biased. I'm a running back, so it'd probably be some type of inside zone or wide zone, and the ball on the 6 yard line, and there's 10 seconds left, and we got a timeout, and you need a touchdown to win. So, uh, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one and get back to you.
Take me through this season and the adversity you guys had. The first month was pretty slow. Last year was tough. People were questioning Nick, and you turned it around. How were you able to do that?
I mean, I wouldn't call it adversity. Being 2-2 in the NFL is not adversity at all. Definitely the media is going to take it and run with it, and we're in a tough market, and our fans expect a lot from us. But I do think that bye week helped us become a lot closer and realize what we want to accomplish, and just understanding that how much talent we have on this team, and don't want to be a look what we could have been, and rather be we did some special stuff and we accomplished a lot, and now we're one more win away.
How will you prepare the night before the game? What do you normally do, and will this Saturday be any different?
No, nothing different. Same routine. Watch film. Go over meetings. Do a little stretch here and there. Visualize success, making plays out there. Go to sleep, get a good night's sleep, and get ready to ball. Who are the best three active running backs in the NFL? Um, I'm gonna exclude myself, but I'm laughing at James jumping back there, but I'm gonna exclude myself. I'm gonna go Derrick Henry. Um, I think Christian got injured this year, so I'm gonna go Derrick. I'm gonna go Gibbs. I'm gonna go Bijan. My favorite Mexican dish. I don't know. Is a quesadilla a Mexican dish? It is. I'll go with that. I can't hear you. The best trash talker will be Brandon Graham. I would say Brandon Graham. Obviously, I'm his teammate now, but for 6 years, I got to go against him. I'm gonna go Eli. Eli's one of my former teammates. He kind of introduced me to the league as a young pup, so I'm gonna go Eli. My favorite color. I'm gonna go red. I'm gonna go red. Oh, maybe that wasn't the right color to say at this moment, right? Yeah, I'm saying red because I think that's my favorite color. For sure. Love, man. You already know. Come on. Love. Hey, that was a lot of pressure right there. If I could have dropped that whole bunch of cameras on me. Already, love, brother. I think New York need a quarterback right now. The Giants. Yeah, I know Dave will get you right. Yeah, for sure. My favorite hype song before a game. This might sound weird. I listen to raw waves, so yeah, it's not really hype music. Some people call it sad music, but it gets me in my bag. Yeah, for my mental. I couldn't really hear you, but I think the question was how you balance personal goals with team goals. I don't think it's hard to balance at all because in reality, it's a team sport. We play the ultimate team sport, and that's why I love this game so much. So I wouldn't be able to have accomplished those goals without the team. So it's not like a team first mindset. It's just having the understanding that it takes a team to win. It takes a team to do special stuff. So for me, it's pretty easy. They are. I mean, it's amazing. I got a lot of love for those guys, and I know they're proud of me and they're happy for me. And I wouldn't be the player I am without a lot of those guys. High five. Am I allowed to leave this? I'm allowed to get out here. I can move. How far? Huh? I think it's amazing. I'm a fan of Kendrick. I love his music. I think he does a great job. As I see a White House Zephyr helmet pop up. But yeah, I think obviously I'll be locked in and halftime, and hopefully the fans enjoy it. How you doing? What's his name? Hi, Kai. Nice to meet you. Of course. Hi, what's that? Betches. Hello, How you doing, Betches? Yeah, definitely. I mean, the second part would mean more, right? I think it's cool to, even be mentioned with a running back like him and knowing how successful he was and the career that he had. But all those records and stuff are cool. The only thing that really matters is winning a Super Bowl. I couldn't really hear you. I think some advice. Yeah, I think the advice that I got is kind of, enjoy it. It's part of it. Obviously, you stay locked in and keep the main thing. But you never know how long you never know when the next time you're gonna be here. It took me 7 years to be here. It's a great opportunity to have this platform. So enjoy it and try to have as much fun as I can. Yeah.
My name is Dylan Schefter. I'm with Animal Sunshine. I'd like to present this to you. You won our MVP of all MVPs this
Okay.
season.
What's up? Oh, this is an actual trophy. Okay. I appreciate
Um,
that.
so I am here with Saquon Barkley, the MVP of all MVPs. Saquon, how does it feel to be the MVP of all MVPs?
I think it's really cool, and I don't want to jinx myself, but it's even cooler that I don't think I can get slimed right now. I've been slimed a couple of times, but right now I don't think I am. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I wish my daughter was here. I've been able to do the slime stuff with her, so it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And you won our MVP week 1. So do you think this is a bit of a good luck charm for you?
I hope it is, right? Hopefully it can be some good luck.
Yeah.
And I'll definitely try to use that good luck on Sunday.
Yeah. And you recently got engaged. Congratulations.
Yeah.
How cool would it be? Your wife gets a ring, and then you get a ring this week. How cool would that be?
Yeah, I think that would be super cool. Something that I've dreamed about a long time, and she knows how important it is to me. So she's been super supportive. My family been super supportive. My friends, teammates. You can't get here without all those people. So that's the goal to try to get a win and get a ring.
Yeah, and I got one more question. Who are you going to slime if you win?
Who am I going to slime? I think I'll slime Nick.
Okay.
He's pointing over here too, so I'm gonna have to slime him too.
I mean, you can't get in trouble if you win the Super Bowl. So.
Exactly, right? Exactly.
Zerdy and Greenberg, thank you so much.
Of course,
It's
no
great
problem.
talking to
Thank you.
Congratulations.
For me, I don't really have one, to be honest. I just try to stay consistent with my process. I guess my superstitions would be my routine. I just try to continue to do the same routine over and over again. Yeah. Oh, this is me too. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think I got it backwards. Oh, that's fire. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say a lot. They definitely changed my life. I'm appreciative of the Eagles, but not only for the success that we have on the football field. Throughout the whole organization, there's so many great individuals that helped me so much and also challenging me. So definitely a big appreciation to them. My message to Giants fans would be: it's nothing but love. I'll be naive to think that they weren't supportive to me over the last 6 years. Obviously, a couple of them, not probably a couple, but a few of them were disappointed with my decision. But the way I look at it, all the things that happened over there and the love that I have for them is the reason I'm able to have the success I'm having now. So just thankful for all those people over there. Huh? Probably a taco. Right now would be whacked out murals. I think they should play American football because it's the best. It's the best sport of all time. It's the ultimate team sport. It teaches you about life. It helps you grow as a person. Help you grow as a man. Teaches you how to interact with people also. So that would be my reason why. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? Nice to meet you. You got a question for me? What you got? What's my favorite memory of my career? I think it would be, I know, probably short memory here, but it would be a long touchdown run I had against the Rams in a divisional playoff game. Appreciate you. What's your name again? Nice meeting you. Yeah, you the quarterback. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of hard work to be able to have the success that we've had this season, but it takes a team effort. You can't do it without your team. And for me, playing running back, I can't do it without the guys up front block for me, tight ends. And then you can look at a lot of my long runs. You can see Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, and those guys down there blocking for me. So it takes a team effort. Like I said, it's the ultimate team sport, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I just try to make an impact in my community. I was definitely, I would say, doing a lot better job in New York because that's where I was at for 6 years, and I was able to get settled with my organizations and everything that I've done there, and I was able to be a Walter Payton Man nominee 2 times. But here, getting to Philly for my first year, try to stay focused on football and start building those relationships with this organization. So I look forward to, after this game, really diving back into trying to make an impact in my community because I'll be naive to think that God didn't bless me and put me and help me have a great platform and just try to make a change. You may only impact one person's life, but no matter if it's 1 or 10, the most important thing is having an impact on people's lives. How do I handle the pressure of playing my first Super Bowl? You accept it. You let the nerves come. You let the nerves go. You realize how big the moment is. You don't let the moment get too big. And you go out there and play the game that you've been playing for a very long time. I think if you add any elite level player at any position, it helps the team. And that's the goal. That's what teams are trying to find elite players and add them to the team so they can compete and go for a run for the Super Bowl. I think you got to go Genty. I think he's probably the one that sticks off the most. Henderson from Ohio State. Jenkins, am I saying it right? Jenkins from Ohio State. Actually, I talked to him. I didn't have a chance to watch any of these guys' actual film. I told him that I'll get a chance to break down his film. So definitely after this, after this game, watching film with him. And but all those guys are great. There's a lot of great running backs that's coming up, and I look forward to seeing the future of the position continue to grow. What's the best play I think I've ever done? I had a pretty cool run in the Rose Bowl. It was like a 70-yard touchdown run. Made a couple people miss. Had great blocking from my teammates. So that's probably my best one. All right, thank you. I love it. He's super smart. He's a genius. I think the biggest thing I appreciate what's up, little man? I think the biggest thing I appreciate working with Kellen Moore is just how open he is to listen to his players and listen to our ideas that we have. And there's times where I go up to him and I'm like, I really like that run, and it's getting called early and often. So he listens to his players, and I think that's a key to be a successful team. Probably the first play against Washington. We talked about Uber. We talked about the toss, and it went 60-something yards. So yeah. Sorry, say that again. Yeah, there's a lot that comes with our run game. We're super successful, so we know every team that we play, they're gonna come up with a game plan to try to shut it down. But at the end of the day, we got to stick to what we do best and adjust. I think that's important, especially in games like this. Who's my idol? I wouldn't say my dad really never allowed me to have idols. Growing up as a kid, he always told me to try to be the next Saquon Barkley or the first Saquon Barkley. But Kobe Bryant is, as an athlete, is someone that I definitely admire. His work ethic, his mentality, and the things that he did on the basketball court. And then as the position that I play, Barry Sanders. I think Barry Sanders is the best running back, best player to ever touch a football of all time. Yeah, my favorite part of playing from the Eagles fans is that every single home game, they always take it to another level. I always think in my mind that, oh, that was super cool. Like, they can't go that far. And then it just keeps going and keeps going. So to be able to play in front of that fan base who has a lot of expectations for us and going to hold us true, going to let us know what we're doing great, and it's going to let us know what we're doing bad, it's going to hold us accountable, it's special. To be a part of the Eagles team. And when you're able to be a part of the Eagles team and you have special players, super talented players, and people that genuinely care about each other, you get to have an MVP candidate and a chance at a Super Bowl. Yeah, I mean, I've been engaged for like 6 months, to be honest. It's not breaking news to anybody, besides, I guess you guys. But honestly, I'd rather that have been an opportunity for my my fiance to announce that than it come out in an article. But family and friends means everything to me. I wouldn't be the man I am today without them. And they're my rock, and they're the reason why I keep going. It means a lot to me. I definitely can think back if I was having a conversation when I was 16, 17, 18-year-old, and I told him that, you'll be playing a Super Bowl, he'll be really happy. So when I see that, I think of where I'm from. I think of Zephyr Tough and all the things that helped me get to the point I am today. You give it. I ain't know you come here and get a lot of gifts. Yeah. Yep. Probably the one that broke the record against Liberty. Had a long run up on the sideline. I remember that I needed one more touchdown to break it, and when I scored, I gave like a pump, and Mr. Hartman was in the corner right there. So I'll say that one. Hey man, if that's in God's plan, I would love to do that. Yeah. I couldn't hear you. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't think it's ironic the year that I try to really hone in and grow my faith. I happen to have my best season. I don't think that's ironic at all. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I know the Bible 100 like in and out. It's something I'm learning. I'm challenging myself to get better at with my family and my friends. It's really lucky that my agent, he's a pastor, and I'm able to have Bible studies with him, but just growing. And I think that's the beautiful thing about it. And I think that's what religion and faith is having a relationship with God and understanding who Jesus is. And that's what I've been trying to do this year, and I'm going to continue to try to get better at it. But my faith is everything, and I know that I wouldn't be here without the man above. I've seen clips of you. What am I running from? I think if you break it down, I got some big guys on the defensive side of the ball. Some guys weigh 300 pounds. Some guys are super strong. And, in reality, I'm just scared. I'm trying to run as fast as I can and not get tackled. How do I keep things fresh in the bedroom? Interesting. I have an answer in my mind, but there's kids around, so maybe for another conversation. Yeah, I think he wasn't on the field. I would say Kobe Bryant for sure. Barry Sanders, Curtis Martin, just the way how they handle themselves, and the way that they ran the ball. Yeah, I think everybody's working hard. I think the mom mentality is a constant, every single day trying to be the best version of yourself. I think people lose that. People get caught in the mom mentality. They think about just going out there and grinding and working hard, which that comes with it. But how consistent can you be? How can you challenge yourself to be the best version of yourself every single day? And that's why we got here, and that's why they got here too. So whoever can lock into the details more and make adjustments and make the plays when they need to come, most likely going to be victorious. We said the Bears. Pretty damn close. Let's say that. It was pretty close. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Probably to propose. I'm not really good at stuff like that. I- you know, I had some of my high school friends who, like, when you do prom, like, they were always good at all that. I think, like, my high school girlfriend, I think I just was at her house and asked her to, go to prom with me. So, only way I could think of how could it be special and what matters to my fiance and it was our family, having our family involved. But definitely probably a little more nervous to, propose just because of I'm not good at situations like that. He's a great leader. I think the biggest thing for me, right, when you talk about leadership, and a lot of people get into like the vocal leadership and work ethic. Is obviously he works hard. Coaches all work hard. He's the same person every single day, no matter what. Even on the sideline, whether we're scoring 30 or we're struggling on offense, the way he comes to work every single day, the way he presents himself on the sideline every single day, he never changes. He's never too high, never too low. He's always right here, and I think that's really important in a coach and a leader. Yeah, I think it was a great decision. Obviously as a competitor, I wanted to go for, the record, but coach had an idea that it would be more important to rest our starters, and I think that showed in the playoffs. I think the guys who all rested, we came out hot in the playoffs, but playing at a high level, and we just got to do it one more week. Yeah, I mean, my message to little boys and girls will always be the same. It'll be the message that my parents gave to me, that no matter what, as long as you put your mind to it and you believe, you can do anything you want in this world. Don't let no one tell you different. I firmly believe in that, and I'm a big believer in a quote of shooting for the stars and landing on the moon. So don't let anyone knock your dreams down. Don't let anyone tell you that your dreams are too small, or just keep going, keep your head down, keep working, and anything is possible. That is me as a kid and my father, Ollie Bear. I think that's my second year playing football, but that the guy right there to my right, your left, means the world to me. And I remember just being 7, 8, 9 years old, and those walks we had to Hockendockman Field, and I was just passionate little kid, and I used to tell my dad that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and he was able to instill that confidence into me at such a young age, and it's truly a blessing to have my father and my mother in my life. So when you see a picture like that, it just puts a smile on your face and make you realize that how all the things you want to accomplish is there, and it all starts with moments like that, and that guy to my right. And that's my little girl. Yeah, that's my little girl. That's what you visualize. You visualize the confetti falling, you celebrate with your family, and she's seen the good, bad, and the ugly. She's been there with me when I had to reteach myself how to walk, and I had a brace on my knee, and she used to put Band-Aids on my brace, so she's super proud of me and super happy for me, and I'm just happy that she's able to be a part of this journey. I think people think I do some crazy stuff. To be honest, I just do the basics. I squat, single leg squat. I do a lot of things that get the VMO firing. All the basic things you do, I just go at it and attack at it, and that's really what it is. Shout out to Zach. Penn State play Pitt again? Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing to do that. I got to get my get back. I folded. I had a bunker shot. We had to go up and down. It was a hard bunker shot, I would say that. But I didn't show up for my team in that moment. So definitely looking forward for my get back. Oh yeah, LaShawn on our play, but he made a big putt when they had to. So I gotta give credit to him for that. I've joked around with it before, with my friends, but I never envisioned it happening like that, and it was a pretty cool play that happened. Not as much. I don't get nervous anymore because I've been really focusing on my preparation and being consistent with my routine. So when you do that and you stay consistent with your process, usually you tend to not have the nerves. The nerves goes away, but I mean, I've never played in a game this big, but at the same time, I've been playing football for a very long time too. Huh? I've never been to a Super Bowl party being part of it. I've had 6 years to come out here and live it up. It feels great. Just embrace it, have fun with it, and I think it's cool. We're sitting here. I'm able to talk to all you guys and talk to people from all around the world. So it's a special moment. That's the second time I had that question. After I said I probably shouldn't have said proposing, but in reality, I'm just not good with stuff like that. I'm a lover boy, but I'm not like a clever lover boy when it comes to, I'm kind of simple and basic, I guess. I definitely can improve in that, so I definitely probably would be nervous doing that more than playing something I've been doing for a very long time. I just did it with my family. This is not new, by the way. Like I know they just broke the other day, but I've been engaged for like 6 months. Um, a lot, I would say, but the funniest ones are at like golf courses. They'll respectfully let you hit your golf shot first, and then after you hit it, you get like go birds in the back. So I'll probably say those are like the coolest ones. Watch your international. I mean, if you get to watch a Philly game or you get to come to the environment, Philadelphia, it's not hard. They love the team. The city breathes it like it's everything. Like they love everything about the team. So I would say that it definitely should be a team that the international people should support, and we're pretty good too. Can I do that? What is that? Don, what is this? What is this? Is this like Rey Mysterio? Huh? I'll probably just go like this. I'm probably not gonna put it all the way on. No, because you're gonna have people that are stuck in their ways, and that's how it is. You got 32 teams, and every GM and owner and coach going to view the position different, and but it doesn't really matter. You have a lot of talent there, and I think that not only me and Derek, but all the running backs, this year shows when you have a guy, elite guy at that position. You have an elite guy at any position. They can help your team be successful and help your team play in big games, and I think we've shown that this year. My favorite Super Bowl moment of all time would probably be David Tyree helmet catch. Fairy Odd Parents. Yeah. Did Jim Brown play in that era? No. He had real helmets. I don't know. I think if I look at the greats like a Jim Brown, I think he will be able to play in today's game. So hopefully comparable to the numbers he was able to accomplish. I've never heard that. That's the first. But I think that's a compliment. So I will receive that compliment. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm the face of the running back resurgence. I just think that if you go through the history of football, if you're able to play great defense and you're able to run the football, you're gonna be in a pretty good spot. So, I don't know where that um, idea came from, but you have an elite player at any position, they're gonna help you be good. So that's how I look at it. Yeah, as a competitor, I would love to have gone for it, but at the same time, I love that the decision was out my hands because I don't go into any game thinking that the worst, like this could happen, that could happen, but that can happen. Stuff can happen, injuries can happen. Not even saying with myself, but because if we're gonna go get the record, I wasn't gonna just go out there with myself. We had to put all the stars out there, and it was gonna be a group thing. But I know Nick made the right decision, and I think it's shown in the playoffs so far. Yeah, you talking about this season in general? Yeah, I mean, college, you're never gonna get college because you don't have no worries. At this point, I understand the NFL is a business. Like it's different. But so far in the NFL, other than my rookie year, this definitely be my favorite year. Who? Okay. Um, I don't really know. I mean, yeah, I think she you said she was an Eagles fan. I mean, yeah, she was an Eagles fan her whole life. And I think the Swifties should come to our side then. I think it definitely would impact the city of Philadelphia. And yes, there's been a lot of tragic things that's been happening, and living there and being part of that team, you buy into the culture, you buy into the city. So we're definitely keeping that in the background mind and want to go out there and perform at a high level and represent Philadelphia. How would I describe ultra? Oh man, um, Ross Sewell. That's a side that only my friends really know. So I'm assuming you probably know me pretty well. But it's a fun side that I let loose, I let go, and I enjoy time with my family. I think it would translate well. Last time we were here, we played here this year, and it was a home game. And Philly fans travel well, so super excited to see everyone that come out and put on a show for them. Huh? 204 yards. If that's in God's plan, yeah. The main goal is to win the Super Bowl, and if 205 yards is in the way of doing that, it would be pretty special. But if it's 5 yards, at the end of the day, as long as we're holding up that trophy, that's the only thing that matters. I think they have all the guys and have a lot of guys coming back. You learn from it. You gotta let those moments fuel you. Go the whole off season with the back in your mind of losing that game, and just continue to do the little things. They have a great coach over there with Coach Franklin, and great talent. So I believe that they're gonna be back again. When adversity's knocking, how you gonna respond? So you never know how the game's gonna go, and you just gotta take it one play at a time and be ready for it. No, I don't think it's hard to separate who I am from what I do, because all this stuff is only possible, one, because the man upstairs, and it takes a team. It's a game we play. It's a team sport. It's the biggest team sport, and that's why I love it. So for me, it's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. Understand it, appreciate it, but at the same time, stay locked in and focused to the things that matter. Kobe, yeah. Barry Sanders or Curtis Martin. Mhm. I don't know how. When I'm done, I'll try my best. Tell them. Yeah. By enjoying it, staying in the moment, and just having fun. That's it. That's all. That's the only thing you can do, and that's my mindset. And I'm gonna continue to stay like that, and it's been helpful. It's the reason why the stuff that you mentioned I'm able to do, and hopefully that mindset helps me one more time this year. Yeah, I think all the stuff that you named, the accolades, um, really doesn't matter if you don't win the big game, right? So That's the most important thing. We set out the goal this year to do special stuff, and the most special thing you can do is win a Super Bowl, and that's our main focus. Don't matter. I didn't even know we were, to be honest. At the end of the day, whoever take care of the ball, stay locked in on details, and adjust are going to be the one that wins. I'm done? Oh, I'm still going? Oh. I'm gonna say me. I don't think I'm gonna pick a, you know, yeah. I think I work hard. I train hard, so I'll probably say me. I appreciate that. Tell them I said thank you. I'm good. Yeah, how you know that? Yeah, I'll take some. Thank you. I'm 2 for 2 on catches. Just letting y'all know. What's up? What's my chess rating? After I played you, it went down pretty much. I'm probably like at 850 right now, but the highest I got to was like 1020. I got a little bit more time on my hands in the hotel, so I'm gonna lock in on my chess game. Yeah, I love the Giants fans. I'm super appreciative of them. Like I said, you know, it took me 7 years to get here, but there was a lot of adversity, there was a lot of up and downs, and even when I got hurt, you know, all those fans over there continue to believe in me. I know that things didn't work out the way that I would have liked or they would have liked in those 6 years, but I'm not the man I am without them. So there's nothing but love and super appreciative and thankful for them. I mean, it took me till I was like 23 or 24, but golf. If I didn't if I could do it all over again, obviously I would pick football. But if I can, you know, live in another universe and be a pretty good golfer, I'll definitely take that. I would like my legacy to be uh, more than a football player and someone that made an impact on people and used this game and used this platform to change people's lives. Who would be my NBA compared? You mean like if I was playing basketball, who would I be? Oh man, anyone that I say will kind of be disrespectful because I'm awful at basketball. But I would say either Derrick Rose or Russell Westbrook. I mean, I think it's, you know, I think it's crazy that my first Super Bowl lands on the day that I was born. So definitely take that in, but I think it will be even a special, more special birthday if I'm able to win it too. What is the most memorable birthday present I've ever seen? um, I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't think of one right now. I'll have to come back to that. I apologize. That's the only thing. Get a ring and spend time with my family. Who's a better Barkley? Um, I mean, I'm gonna look at it in a golf way. I've seen he fixed his swing. I'm working really hard on my not right now. I'm working really hard on my golf game. So he's a better golfer than me right now. So hopefully I could win this game, get my golf game right, and become a better golfer than him. Who you said? Oh, I don't know why. You know, I probably was a little hard on him. He was just doing some crazy stuff. Like he was putting, and we had gimme range, and he was hitting. He was his excuse was he was used to playing on public courses, and we're playing on private course, so the greens were faster. Um, and he would just he was kind of tricking it off with some of those putts. But it was fun, and that's one of our first times we were able to interact with each other, and our friendship's grown even more since then. I think that's insane, but I think Luka. Sports is a crazy business, but I think Luka and AD is gonna make the most of it. Huh? I mean, you pair Luka and LeBron. I think probably LA, but I guess only time will tell. I've definitely, I've talked to my mentor. There'll definitely be a time where I will sit back and appreciate. I get a lot of slack from my family and friends that I don't do a really good job of appreciating stuff enough. So I'll take a day to let everything settle in. Mexico, I love you. My Spanish is not that great, so I'm not gonna try to say. What can I say? Te amo mean I love you, right? Or something like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got that one. I think where I've taken that big of a jump is just getting back to myself. Just listening to my coach, getting my shoulder square, and letting my God-given talent take over. And also my routine. I feel like I've been locked into my routine more, and that's been helping me throughout the year. I got some raw wave. Uh, it depends. Like I don't really. It's funny. Me and Eddie were talking about this the other day. I don't really have like a playlist. I go what's kind of whatever hot. So if it's a Drake album, that's hot, I go there. If it's a Morgan Wallen album, that's how I go there. I kind of just go with the flow. I mean, it would be great. Those are things you envision at this position. But man, I don't. The MVP and all that. It's cool and all. It's an added bonus. But the most important thing is hosting up that Lombardi Trophy. How close they are off the field, and they play as a unit. You can see every week how all 11 of those guys fly the ball, not only on game day, but even in practice. I don't think it's important to get out to a fast start against him because I think he's proven that no matter what the score is, what they're capable of doing. I think the important thing is staying locked into the game no matter what, whether we come out to a fast start or we go down early. Just continue to trust the process, continue trusting each other, and continue to go to work. Oh, man. Um, no. I will say that's probably one of the last times I cried after a game. So freedom got the best of us my senior year in high school. So I think I learned for those moments too, right? And hopefully I've been able to show that in these playoffs. I don't mean to sound arrogant, but I think teams got prepared for the tush push against us. They have a great method even before I got there, and it's been very successful. I like my guys. Nobody. It'll be great. It'll be great for the city of Philadelphia. Been a long time coming since 2017, I think, and especially with all the events that's going on right now. I think we'll be making more special. It was great. I was locked in and tuned in. I probably was too locked in a little bit, getting too emotional with the games, but I'm super happy and proud of those guys. Obviously, they came up short, but hopefully a lot of those guys are coming back, and they can use that as fuel to get them going in the offseason and get back right to where they're supposed to be. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't try to do too much. And sometimes at a running back, you can allow your eyes to get messy, to get sloppy. So I think that's my biggest thing. And then I would say real versus feel. There'll be times that I'll feel something while I'm running the ball the same way how you feel in the golf shot. I'm talking like I really know what I'm like a 15 handicap, by the way. It sounds great, but just using that while I'm running. So how I get to lock in my core, and how I get to fire my legs while I'm running. So feel versus real. Those would be my two takes. I think that's cooler than the accolades, to be honest. Than the accolades or the accomplishments or the records, just to even be mentioned, you gotta stand. Like, I'm a big believer in studying the greats and becoming greater. So my dad always challenged me as a kid to study these guys and learn about them. And I remember looking up, highlights, looking up stats of all these players, and to have my name mentioned with them, that's even more cooler to me than an award or an accolade. Ah, man, played with. I would say Barry, but I don't think I would touch the field if I was on the same team as Barry Sanders. But Barry and Walter are the first two that come to my mind. And then I would say Edgerrin James and Marshall Faulk. They've been really helpful for me this year. And being able to reach out to them and them giving me great advice. I would say, yeah, it takes time, but the way it develops is, the way we grind in the off season, whether it's a throwing trip, whether it's OTAs, competing, going against each other. I say that's the way that you develop a relationship with each other, and also the respect for each other. So I think that's why I look like it's been able to click. What the heck? Oh, good.